Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. And we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know there's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love.
Yo, checking, testing. Are we in or not? Are we live or not? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for joining. Howdy, Jambo. Everyone in the chat, W in the chat. Thank you for joining, fam. Drop a comment to let me know if I'm clear from your end. Before it gets messy, you know how we do it. Thank you, dear. We say we live. Appreciate that feedback. Yeah. We live. Loud and clear or not? Give me such feedbacks before we get rolling. Loud and clear or not? Loud and clear or not? I can see people are getting messy already before I even say, let's get messy. You should be taking orders from me. Why are you guys activating this one before I say, let's now get messy? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Fireballs is asking Rocio, I thought when you go black, you'd never go back. Hey, too crazy. Anyway, Tune Live eating asado. What is asado? I think it's crazy. Hi, Elisa. Thank you. I'm glad to see you all in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Subscribers and channel members. And actually, fam, if you haven't subscribed, I think this is your moment. I said divorce. Was it not a divorce? I said divorce. I said what I said. If it's not divorce, then it is what it is. You guys are saying it's a what? It's a breakup? Oh, bro, it's a divorce. Who has not had Marwa calling Rocio wife? So how can you have a wife if not a wife? Anyway, whatever it is, bro. Whatever it is. Anyway, have you seen the statement I'm talking about? You know, apparently, someone may think that this statement that we're going to read here was written by Romina. No. This statement here was written by Rocio. And it was a family decision. It was discussed and agreed on that they need to drop this statement because they're done. You know, I think Rocio is really watching me and following very keenly. She's watching and following very keenly because I told you last time that how come that ever since Rocio went back to Argentina, the family have never even said a word about Marwa and their family. But I keep hearing Marwa yapping over there from the village and saying, you know, Mr. Lou is my family. I don't know, that family is my family still. And I keep telling Marwa, no. You're not family. You're not family to that family. You don't know what those people are thinking about you. Hmm? You don't know what that family is thinking about you. So stop acting like you're family to this family, because you're not. So now I'm going to take you through what they wrote there in a joint statement. And don't nobody tell me that this was just Romina. No, because how they were addressing, they were saying we. Rocio, we are saying this. We are not like this. So we here means the family. And trust me, there's no way that Romina could just write something crazy like that if not agreed. Just like yesterday when Rocio decided to drop a bombshell on her community post. And now, I think they sat down, they agreed on, let's write this, let's communicate, let's put this across. And now here we go. So Senso, I think if I was you, I will just distance myself from this family for good and focus on your son. And actually, I was surprised to hear Marwa saying that he'll start supporting Mitoto from May. He will start from May. So does it mean that everything that this family is saying right now is true? I don't know. So I'm going to present this statement on your screen so that we can read it word by word. Can you guys kindly help me subscribe or just subscribe to my channel? We are about to hit 8K. So when we hit 8K, somebody let me know. At least we can give ourselves a clap. Okay? If we hit 8K subscribers on this live chat or live show, you remind me so that we can at least celebrate such a milestone, All right. So let me start from here. What's going on? Oh, sorry. Yeah, when we hit 8,000 gossipers, we kind of celebrate because it's such a milestone. Anyway, let's go through this statement from the Cabrera family and hear what they're saying about the Ondaris. Okay? Because remember, Rocio had hinted already. She had hinted up on how Conmam used to treat her, or how she felt that Conmam was being pushy. All right? So this one came after Rocio dropped the bombshell. And here we go. Ellis is saying Chef Matiko warned Marwa about Spanish girls. Crazy though. But anyway, why he won't start child support until May? Is that what he get the results of DNA? Oh my God. Here we go again, dear. I thought that we should... I thought I should go slow with this because I've heard all those stories, by the way. I've heard about all those stories, by the way, that Marwa has been hesitating in processing the papers for Mitoto and Rocio because of the rumors that were out here that Mitoto could not be his son. But anyway, they say, look at he looks just like your family and stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's go through the statement and see what's popping. In the meantime, you fam, can somebody hit the like button and subscribe? Thank you for subscribing. Da Vinci. I like the Da Vinci Resolve platform. Anyway, thank you. So subscribe. Let's get to 8,000. I should put a countdown to see. When we get 8,000 subscribers, somebody let me know if we get 8K subs. So let me put this on a big screen. Let me put up the big screen here. So this is a statement from the Cabrera's family, and we want to go through it slowly. And I guess you should all know that this one was not written by just one person. This was written as a joint statement by a whole family. Okay? By the Cabrera family. So here, it goes like this. Slowly. Here, supporting you. It was translated from the Spanish. Okay, I have the Spanish one and I have this English one. So for the Spanish people, I'll drop that. You can go through it by yourself. So it goes like this. Here, supporting you, and by your side every step of the way, because I know this story. Because I know this story from the very beginning. I know the emotion of building a family, of believing in it, and I also know the strength you had to have during very, very difficult times you went through and you still going through because of Marwa. Hey, Marwa, I think it's hard for you. It's bad. Marwa, trust me, it's bad. Nimbaya. Nimbaya. Masabi, I can see you here. Did you say that you wanted to tell us something about that day that Rocio was leaving? Can I give you a link right now so that you can join? Because I know you was there, Mogesi. Not Mogesi. Masabi, you were there. You helped Rocio pack stuff from that house. You held a 3-hour meeting before Rocio left the house. So Mosabi, you're in the better position to tell us what happened there. I know you're not a reactor, so you don't necessarily have to react. I mean, you can do your content just like you do. But don't you think you need to tell us something small? Because already Rocio has declared that they are done. She's done with Marwa. So Mosabi, if you're not afraid, I can just drop a link to you so that at least you can tell us for 2 minutes what really went down in that house. Did they fight? Did Marwa try to stop Rocio from collecting stuff from the house? What was the meeting about? I know, Mosabi, you're not a reactor. I understand. You're not a reactor. But I think you should tell us. You should tell us what really went down in that house. What are you saying, Mosabi? Tell me. If you're down for it, I can drop you a link right now so that you can jump on it. We have a small talk. These people deserve to know what went down because I think they're hiding. Sawa, I got you. Nimekuelewa mzee. Respect. I got you. All right. So let's go on with the letter before I come back to Masabi. In the meantime, let's go back here. So the statement goes like that. And he proceeds by saying that we know the difficult and very, very difficult time you went through and still going through because of Marwa, this person called Marwa. And you stayed silent like so many others did. Damn. Do you know what that means? Rocio, you went through all this, but you stayed silent just like any other person did. Just like who? Paulina, just like Bo, just like any other female that has gone through Marwa's hands. So, you stay silent. Marwa, I don't know. Ransford, I see you. I understand what you're saying. Thank you. So Marwa, don't you see that you're in trouble, brother? That is who you are. No. I jumped. What you went through and still going through because of Marwa. And you stayed silent like so many others did. Like so many other females did by going silent and taking and not saying a word after going through whatever they went through on Marwa's hands. I see this video and you speak with such respect, with courage, because that is who we are. I want you guys to underline this word, because that is who we are. We as the Cabrera family. That's who we are. You went through all this. You were silent. You never say nothing. You never provoked. You remain calm, because that's who we are. And I tell you for a fact, the moment I saw Cabrera family landing in Kenya, and the day I saw them packing bags and leaving, I told you it's over. And I knew that it was a mission. I wasn't really certain. I wasn't really positive 100% sure that Rocio is gone for good, but somehow I speculated and I anticipated and said, I think she's gone for good. And I told you that this family coming to Kenya and they don't talk about marriage, they're not negotiating the bride price, they're not planning about the traditional wedding, they're here for a reason. And the reason was so simple. They were here to take Rocio out of that captivity. And that's why they're dropping a statement here and say, unaziona ukiwa Dubai? Sawa. There is a friend of mine telling me, mzee, hizi naziona nikiwa Dubai. Thank you, man. Ivamila, forget about the story. I already said about, we already talked about it, so don't go back there. You're already there. I think your player is a little bit, some minutes behind. You may need to forward the live stream because we already ahead. Okay. I was telling you about this joint statement, say, because of that's who we are, and that is the Cabrera family speaking. Do not even sit down and assume that this was just written by someone, just one person. No. You really think that Rocio will just power on a camera and say stuff without the family knowing her next move? No. You would think that Rocio will just speak and say stuff and they start counter and a counter attack with Marwa and fighting back and forth if the family is not involved. Remember, right now, Rocio is being taken care of by this family and Hamitoto. So in one or the other, they are fully involved in this. So they must make sure that they know what is the next move for Rocio and stuff like that. And that's why they had to release this statement. Yeah, you went through all that and you remain silent because that is who we are. Thank you, Game, for reminding them to get the likes up. Thank you, fam. Get the likes up. All right. So, Marwa, they go ahead and say, that's who we are. That's who you are. And it makes me it makes me ashamed and angry that your son's father is coming out on the other side, lying and pretending to be surprised. The Cabrera family is so much offended and so much angry that Senso, instead of at least being honest, he's coming out on the other side and saying, oh, he didn't know, he's surprised and all stuff like that. They're so much offended, they're so much angry, they can't take this anymore. They cannot take this. Yeah, you're right, Anne-Marie. The Cabrera family landing to Kenya, they purposely came there to pick Rocio and they had no business in letting her stay there. That's why you saw, and Rocio knew that from day one. Rocio knew that from day one, and that's how you saw that any minute they got, they were just enjoying. Let's go to Masai Mara, let's go to Lake Victoria, let's go whatever. Let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. They had no time to sit down and do anything like family building because they knew that this thing is done, this thing is over. And I don't know who was in the chat the day I made a reaction and we were counting suitcases. Can somebody tell me in the comment section if you were there in the chat when I was making a reaction on the airport and I was counting the suitcases and telling you guys, look at this. How many of these suitcases are here? More than 8. And you can tell me that Rocio just packed like this only to return in 2 days or 2 months? And the last statement that Marwa said in the airport, he said what? Me Toto, bye-bye. God knows when I'm going to see you. Do you remember those exact words? Yeah. Thank you, Ransford. So if anyone saw that thing, if anyone read the room, if anyone was smart enough, you all should have said, you should have known that this thing was done long time ago. You should have known that it was done long time ago. So that is the moment that I started asking myself, oh, really, is this thing really working? Well, let's go on with the let's go on with the statement. So it goes ahead explaining that you have the suitcases, bring them here. Begamaro. I was in the chat. Thank you, dear. A lot of people are in the chat. The We were counting the suitcases and making fun and telling Marwa, really, Marwa, are you serious escorting Rocio to the airport with all these suitcases? And you know that she's not coming back. So now you come again and say you didn't know. So the family was so much furious and offended that Marwa is powering our camera and say, I swear to God, I didn't know. I just learning from the internet. Learning from the internet. Instead of at least releasing a statement and saying, you know what, I think things happen and this is it. We're done. He didn't say that. Teresia Ngege is saying even the kiss was fake. Everyone saw that it was really fake as it could. The wardrobe was empty. Not the wardrobe. Actually, everything is empty. The closet, the wardrobe. Marwa was pointing on it yesterday. So the family is really, really offended that Marwa is coming out to lie and put some stories over the family. Chiche, you're telling me, JT, don't be surprised that Mura was aware of all this from the beginning. Is that he did not want to react because the Rocio family was coming. I really think that to some point, Rocio played a very good game that Marwa might not be aware. Because you remember, even when they were arguing about the tickets, it's like Rocio was hinting on something, and Marwa did not seem to understand. Remember, even Marwa was the one who booked the flights, provided the money, some cash, not all, and Rocio had already booked. So that's to mean Rocio and the family were like 10 steps ahead. The family were 10 steps ahead of Marwa, and for them to agree to book that flight to Kenya, they knew exactly why they were coming to Kenya. They knew exactly why they came to Kenya. And do you remember when Marwa went ahead? To some point, I'll say maybe Marwa did not know. Let's be honest. To some point, maybe I'll say maybe Marwa did not know. Or maybe he knew. Because how did he go to the market and buy an overall for Mr. Luz, he was trying to play public PR, right? He was trying to play PR and damage control. Oh, so that people may not know, may not even understand that what is going on. Hey, fam, there's a very serious comment I'm seeing on the chat here. I don't know why I'm keep seeing this thing. Are you guys serious? I mean, let's be serious. I'm trying to do this reaction, but I don't want to get emotional. Is Mayani dead? I mean, come on, fam. I don't want to lose control. Damn, bro. How true is that? Let me just finish this reaction. Let me finish this reaction, and we will come back on it. Thank you for the heads up. It is very sad to hear stuff like that, bro. Very sad. I'm going to get the real information from the ground. Let me finish with this statement from the Cabrera family first. Then we can go ahead digging deeper. All right. So let's check this. We can go ahead. And in the meantime, shit. I don't know why this thing is messing me up. Damn, bro. What? What are you guys trying to say? I mean, to be honest. Let me just pin this comment here. In the meantime, while I'm making the reaction, let me just pin it over there. So you guys will forgive me. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm just going to pin it over there. So that we can go ahead. We'll check on it as time goes by. Anyway, I was reading the statement from the from the Cabrera family. And thank you guys. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Subscribe. We are hitting 8K subscribers in a few. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, fam. Let's go on. Okay, I was here. That is who we are, and that's who you are. And it makes me ashamed and angry that your son's father, okay? They did not say that this is our in-law. They did not say that this is our in-law. They said your son's father, your baby daddy, is coming out on the other side, lying and pretending to be surprised when he knew everything. When I know who he is behind the little camera. Damn. They know him. They know who he is behind behind that low camera. That is the GoPro. This is crazy. They know who Sensor is behind that low camera GoPro. So why is he lying? When I know who is behind that low camera. When I know who he is when he had visitors. And that is when he grabbed his son. Oh my God. So that's to mean he never even, okay, I don't know what to interpret. Let me just read the way it is. When he had visitors, and that is where he grabbed his son. When I know that you are the only supporting Maisha. Oh my God. It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. If this is how actually the Cabrera family are feeling about Marwa, hey, I really think that Marwa should keep a very long distance from this family, and just find a way of supporting Maisha and involve himself the least with them. If Marwa insists tomorrow and say, Mr. Luis is such a good man, Mr. Luis is such a good man, he likes me, and now he goes to Argentina, you can guess what can possibly happen to him. If this is how they're feeling about this guy, and now he's trying to grab, I don't know, how did Kohera say that he's doing what? He's that process of like transplanting a plant and putting another one. It's called what? You have lost that term. I've lost the term. So, Mara, you better stay away. You better stay away. Okay, so let's go on and see what they're saying here. The whole family knows. So that's why I'm saying that this grating, not grating, grafting. Yeah, grafting is the thing. Grafting is the yeah. Grafting is the thing. Focus, everyone focus. Yeah, and yeah. I know too much for him to lie so much. The whole family knows. The whole family, the whole Cabrera family knows that Marwa is a big liar. They know how Marwa is lying, right, left, and center. They know what is going on. So they're saying here that they can't take these lies anymore. All right? And I'm deeply grateful to the people who comment respectfully and to those who support and follow Rocio. Okay? For people who are still supporting Rocio, for people who are still there for Rocio, The family is grateful for you to you all. Okay? Yeah, let's go on. We are people who operate from that position. You hear that? The Cabrera family say, we are people who operate from that position. Respect. The Cabrera family, they operate from where? From the respect position. Because that is what we learned and is the best way to operate with family values, with personal values, with the womanly values, with the value of love, and above all, protected, loved, guided by God. You feel me? You feel me? So, Sensor, this statement should come to you as a wake-up call, because if these people they feel like this about you, and I think it's the best way if you just stay away and stop poking more fingers. I think it's best if you stay away. So whether they say they operate from respect and whatever, I mean, I don't know. For at this point, the Cabrera will want to appear like they're so good, they're okay, they're perfect and stuff like that. But I think they can say whatever they want to say. Okay? And somehow I find this statement to be a little bit hilarious. The Cabreras are out here saying that they operate from what? From respect, because that is what they are. They have learned from where? Yeah. Because that is what we are. That's what we learned. And it's the best way to operate with the family values, with the personal values, with the womanly values, with the value of love. And, to some point I will say, the fact that Mr. Lewis and his wife, they have lived for more than, 30 years or 50 years. I don't know how many years they say they have lived together. And they had all of those children. They're still together. Mrs. Lewis is not jumping from one husband to another. So when they look back in the village here at Sensor's home, and they see a very big loophole, so they can just possibly say whatever they want to say. So that's why they are bringing this issue of, for them, they operate from family values and respect and womanly value and personal values. From a point of love, guided by I don't know who. And they're throwing a lot of shade here to the Marwa's family and to the Ondari's family, because when you read this statement vizuri, very well, vizuri tu sana. When you read this statement very nicely, you will understand that they are trying to mock the Ondaris. They are trying to mock the Ondaris. It doesn't mean that they are really perfect. But now, whatever they are trying to speak here, they are trying to mock the Ondaris and say, okay, for us, this family has been solid and stuff like that, compared to the Conmam's family. So when you look at it, when you listen to it, when you read this, you know what they're saying. Somebody is saying the statement sounds so bitter and selfish. To some point, you may feel like they're being personal, they're being disrespectful to the Marwa's family. Because tell me, how did this thing appear here? The whole family knows it. And I'm deeply grateful to the people who are committed respectfully, and to those who follow Rocio. We are people who operate from that position, from the respect, because that is what we learned, and that is the best way to operate with the family values, with the personal values, with the womanly values, with the value of love, and above all, protected, loved, and guided by God. So you can possibly tell. Hey, J Bagam, if you can't take the live stream, you can possibly exit. You can exit and come back later or any other day, because I had started the live stream. Why do you tell me to end it? No, that's not the best way to go. If you can't take it, you can exit and come back. because there's a time I will be doing a live stream on the other thing, or maybe a video on another topic. So you have to think what you're saying in the chat. All right, let's go on. Where here? So I was telling you this one is actually a very big target to the Maros family. It was target to the Maros family, and they were throwing a lot of shade here. It's a very long statement, by the way. It's a very long statement. So if you haven't checked it, I don't know if I will put a link. I might put a link of this statement on the. Somebody asking me to explain. He grabbed Maisha. Explain. Okay. Let me try to explain what this statement is saying on grabbing Maisha. I think this is what they meant here. When I know who he is, when he had visitors, and that is when he grabbed his son. So that's to mean this is Google translated. This is Google translated, and I think what they basically mean here is when Maro had visitors, that is the moment he pretended to love Maisha and took him. I don't know if I'm wrong in that translation or how I see it. I don't know if I'm wrong in my explanation or my translation, but I think that is what they meant to say. That they know that Maro never had love for Maisha. He never took care of him. When he had visitors, that is when he will grab Maisha and show that fake love on camera. Is it not so? Is it not so? Somebody who has a different explanation of that, you can tell me. Anyone who has a different explanation, you can say. But I think that's how I will interpret it. That's what they meant to say. All right. Yeah. You saw that fake love too, right? Yeah. So I really think that this statement was so important for them to release because Rocio made a video. Yeah, thank you. I think that is basically how I'll translate it on my own understanding. Okay. Who's this? It's called Lainite is saying, Congressman pushed Marwa to start a family. Wow, really? I saw somewhere here. Where was that? Sorry. When Rocio said that Congressman was being aggressive to her and asking her, why are you not pregnant yet? I think that is how you can say pushing.
And we were having a lot of pressure to do it, for us to build a family, for us to let's have a kid and everything. So I can say that he convinced me, yes. And we were having a lot of pressure from his mother.
You hear that? So when Rocio said that they were having a lot of pressure from conmoms, from the conmom, I think maybe that's true.
To be honest, one day I was recording a video and she came and I was recording, and she came to tell me, why you're not pregnant yet? And I stopped the video and I deleted. I never showed that video in camera, just for a matter of respect to her. But that was a total disrespect to me.
So if that is true, that Conmam will go to Rocio and ask her, why you're not pregnant yet? So does it mean that when the Cabrera family came to the village, you want to tell me that Rocio was not sharing this stuff with the family? You want to tell me that there is a way that the Cabrera family did not know that my Congress mom was being pushy to her, was being disrespectful to her, according to how she explains? So this to mean that everything that we were seeing on camera, how Rocio was treating Congress mom, it means that they started fighting for a long time ago, for so long. Because Rocio never gave birth yesterday or never got pregnant yesterday. And I think she never stayed for so long in that village. That's to mean they started fighting immediately that Rocio came to the village. So that's why we will see Rocio's mood and Rocio's... or maybe Rocio is trying to... Maybe Rocio is trying to justify her cold attitudes towards Conmam. I may not trust Rocio entirely, because the fact that now this thing is lying on her side and on her favor, I might not entirely trust Rocio and say now she's 100% true or stuff like that, because I saw how she was treating Conmam. Maybe what she's trying to do is she's trying to say that this is the reason why I was so cold to Congress mom, because she will come here and ask me why you're not pregnant. And I tried to explain to Rocio that, you know what, in our culture, that's what mother-in-laws do. All they ask for is grandchildren. You've seen how Mr. Kohera was so much excited about the news of the grandson, Maisha. Why was he so much excited about that? Because grandchildren is all they care about, like the family. So for the family to come here and release such a statement and say stuff like that, and Rocio to say that Conmam was being pushy and asking her to get pregnant, I don't think it's disrespect. Because asking pregnant, hey, daughter, is there a problem? You know, that's how they do. They ask you, you're not pregnant, is there a problem? Rocio, instead of looking at it from an angle of like disrespect, maybe Rocio should have thought it. Or Conmam is trying to ask if Marwa is okay. Hey, do you think my son is okay? Do you think he's functional? Do you think this son is functional? Hey, is everything okay in your bedroom? They will not ask like that. They will just ask using codes. Hey, we are not seeing you pregnant. We are not seeing you pregnant. So what's going on? So it will now take you to explain what is going on, why you are not pregnant and stuff like that. And I don't think it was out of disrespect. And it's not being pushy or narcissistic or stuff like that. So Rocio should have taken it from just that point of whatever. Kavana had not Kavan Kotel, you had said a comment here, pinned it. JT, what she's saying is that the only time he held his son was when he was in front of a camera or in front of friends, never in private. Yeah, that's how I actually interpreted that statement too. Okay. Yeah, that's how I actually yeah, that's how I interpreted. So when you go through this statement, the whole of it, I think I will just put a link on the comments for anyone who want to go through it. I'll pin it after the live so that you can go through it and see. Hamis is saying, however, have ever seen an ex say good things about you. Good things about you. Stop being naive. Hamisi, can't you see Maro is trying to say good things about the family? About Roro. Anyway, I know that's how most people operate, that now after the breakup, you jump out here and start saying all the nasty stuff about him, about this other person. Yeah, I know that's how most people operate. But, if you're mature enough, I really think that this statement was unnecessary. The statement was really unnecessary. Cavani is saying, Hamisi, I remember I told you that the breakup between Mara and Rocio gonna be dirty. Rocio knew exactly what she was getting into. She thought she could have manipulated Marwa, but she soon realized. Yeah. Audio saying, watching from Jamaica, Rocio was very patient to stay in Marwa for so long. Wow. Okay. Just a minute. Now, sorry, fam. Let me clear my throat. Sorry. um, I can see D and Mara stalking JT and other reactors page to see what is being said. Of course, they always do that. That is how they get content. If you don't know how they do it, they check reactors. What are reactors saying? Especially someone like Rocio. And for them to release these statements in form of texts, they know that this one will come out. They don't need to make a lot of videos and stuff. They don't have to make a lot of videos. They just need to release a statement and it's coming out. I'm also saying the same Romina won't tell how Mara treated them like king and queens, enjoying the safari trips, enjoying the organic food for almost a month and a half, free accommodation at Hawa and the band. You see, Hamisi, I told you, the Cabrera family, it's not who to blame. You cannot blame the Cabrera family. Blame Mara, because who in their right mind will do something like that to a foreign family? You've never done that to your mama. Imagine launching your own company with a foreign family. The Cabrera family comes to the village and they are being taken around there and there, enjoying Mara's money. Conman is not even part of it. And Mara could not see any problem with that. Mara did not see any problem with that. So, if you want to blame the Cabrera for enjoying whatever Mara gave them, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. You blame Mara because he was the one who was giving them this treatment. Maybe he was trying to entice them. JT Hamisi ako na hasira ni kama yeye ndo ameacha. It's like Hamisi ndo ameacha. Hamisi, why you so bitter? Why you so angry? Were you the one who was left? You need to cool down. You need to slow down. You need to slow down. What's going on, Hamisi? Yeah, Conmam should be in the safari trip. You can imagine that Marwa was the one who was fueling the car, financing the trips and doing all that. His mama was just there. What is going on? Sorry. Sorry. I was addressing Hamis, and I don't know which button I clicked, and boom, we were we were getting stuck here. Wait. I was to finish reading this statement before I see what to do. All right, let me finish this one. Allow me to put it on big screen so that we can read it together. Okay? Allow me put it here so that I can read it for you, for once and for all. Right? JT, I'm done commenting on the podcast or live. I will be on the background from now on, minding my business. Shame has got on me. I surrender. Okay. Crazy though. It's okay. It's good to surrender. It's good to surrender. Well, I was just doing this. I was just checking this for the last time. Then we move ahead. So I was reading the statement. It was going like this: here supporting you by your side every step of your way, because I know this story from the very beginning. I know the emotion of building a family, of believing in it, and I also know the strength you had to have during the very, very difficult time you went through and still going through because of Marwa. And you stayed silent like so many others did. I see this video and you speak and you speak with such respect, with courage, because that is who we are. That is who you are. And it makes me ashamed and angry that your son's father is coming out of the other side, lying and pretending to be surprised when he knew everything. When I know who he is behind the little camera, when I know who he is when he had visitors, and that is when he grabbed his son. When I know that you are the only one supporting Maisha. Listen to this. When I know that you are the only one supporting Maisha, I know too much for him to lie so much. I know too much to him to lie so much. The whole family knows. The whole Cabrera family knows. And I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful to the people who comment respectfully and to those who support and follow Rocio. We are people who operate from that position, from respect, because that is what we learned, and it is the best way to operate with family values, with the personal values, with the womanly values, with the values of love, and above all, protected, loved, and guided by God. All right? So if you want to go and check, the other statement in Spanish, you can read it here. You can go and check the original, but Google Translate can translate to you, so that you can check it on the other side. So I think that is the statement I wanted to put across here, and for what I see this thing going like this, I really think that Marwa should learn something. I'm looking at this thing going like that. I think Marwa should at least try to learn something from it and see how it goes. This Cabrera family is trying to blackmail him, and if he is not careful, the Cabrera are dedicated to tarnish Marwa's name and his brand completely. So at this point, the Cabrera family will act like they are so good. They will act and behave like their families with values and morals and stuff like that. They're trying to blackmail Marwa. They're trying to tarnish his name. But I think Marwa should find a good approach to handle these people. At this moment, Rocio and the family are so vengeful. They feel like They want to destroy Marwa completely. So if I was Marwa, I would think about how to handle these people. They are so manipulative. That's what I know for sure. The Cabrera family at this point, they're so manipulative. They're trying really hard to bring Marwa with all they have. I don't think it's necessary for now the whole family to come and say the whole family know it. The whole family know it. Can't you see someone like David Jr. is minding his business there? Or now this is a family fight. The Cabrera versus the Ondaris. I think they should just let the two handle themselves. When Marwa and Rocio were meeting or they were finding each other, none of these people were there. So they should just let Marwa and Rocio deal with themselves. But now that the Rocio, they know the Cabreras, they know how to come together, especially right now. I pity my boy Mar. I pity my boy Mar. JT, who is this? No, this. JT, I get your message. Mura failed by celebrating his business opening with the family other than his own. He should have waited for more opportunity time to celebrate with the mother. Mother was there, imagine, but he couldn't. And knowing the power of YouTube, the family is now poised to make money. Anything to gain support, but they will do. They know that Rocio's decision is shameful and needs to be cleaned up by image manipulative. Exactly what I'm saying. If actually people stop being emotional and attached to someone and start defending someone based on the emotions, and they talk about this thing the way it is, I think people should go and they should see who Rocio and the family are for who they are. But because now they were trying to flip it, they will make it all about Marwa. Marwa is the problem. Marwa is the problem. Okay? Because they know it's shameful. They know it's bad. How can the whole family come from Argentina? They come to the village. They enjoy everything. They shamelessly, and they knew that they came here for Rocio. You can imagine them releasing such a stupid statement, but they knew that they are here for Rocio. They are here to take Rocio. They are not here to build a family. They were not here to do anything. They were just here to enjoy what is left there of what Marwa could offer, and they take their daughter and go. And when they were pushing those suitcases to the airport, why could they not even tell Marwa a goodbye? Hey, look, my son. Look, my son. This is our whole goodbye. You're not going to see us. You're not going to see your son. You're not going to see us anymore. It's a bye. Even that Mr. Luis that Marwa is praising here could not tell Marwa, hey, we know that you're not going to see us. So look here. This is a very good goodbye I'm giving you. You was a very good guy when you came to Argentina. You changed my junkyard. You renovated my home. You did this, you did that. We appreciate. So that we are leaving, and we know this is the end of the story. We as the Cabrera, I want to say on behalf of the Cabrera, that me as Mr. Luis, I'm grateful. But the old man kept quiet, and he knew that they were here to take Rocio. He went. He was pushing the suitcases, knowing very well that they're here to go with Rocio. They could not even tell Marwa something like that. So they cannot come out here and say that we operate from family values. We operate from which family values? Which family values, Rocio, are you and the family talking about? Operating from family values. What exactly are you talking about, Rocio? The father that Marwa is every day crying here and praising. What's going on here? This father, this Mr. Luis that Marwa every day is praising here and grafting himself there and saying, he will forever be family. They will never be family, bro. If Mr. Luis cared about Marwa, he should have told him, hey, look, son, you have been a very good son to me. I remember when you came to Argentina, what you did to us, and the family were so grateful. So we are leaving, and from what I see, from what I heard from my daughter, don't tell me that the Luis did not know. Don't tell me that Mr. Luis didn't know. Don't tell me that the Mrs. Luis did not know that they were here in Africa to take Rocio. They knew, but they kept it a secret. They never told Marwa, or maybe I don't think they told him. So, so Marwa was there. Marwa was chilling and celebrating them and throwing a very expensive treat to them. Take them to the game parks, take them to wherever, give them the best that he can. Instead of even Marwa, you could have even taken that money and spoil your mama, con mom. Take the Junior, Congress mom, whoever, and the villagers. Take them to Masai Mara. Imagine if you got some like 3 friends or 5, put them in that car, take them around, show them around Nairobi, the game park, and take them Masai Mara, take them to the Lake Victoria, show them around. If you did that to your family, imagine, Maro, how beautiful it would be. But you did to this family, and they knew very well that they're here to take their daughter, and they're not going to see you anymore. But now, today, they come here and release a statement and say, we know what? We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. So, I really think that Marwa should actually wake up and smell the coffee. He should wake up and smell the coffee. These people don't like him. He should stop saying that he will forever be family to them. They are now family. They're out here telling him. Jetimura's parents were there. Mura himself was there. Rocio was there. And above all, Rocio's family was there at the villa. Why now they keep silent till they go back and start that they have started? You see, this is the thing, Chicha. This is the thing I'm saying. For the Cabrera family to release this stupid statement here, okay? For the Cabrera to come and release this stupid statement here, when they were in the villa, together with the Marwas, and they did not bother. They did not bother to tell or to settle this for once and for all. Call Condad. You can imagine how Condad, of all the people, Machete Man behaved and came to welcome them and told them, hey, you know what? Welcome here, feel at home. This is Rocio's residence. They could not even reciprocate that respect and say, there is this old man called Machete Man. He welcomed us here. He gave us the space. There is this con mom here who used to cook for us and give us food and porridge. They were there. When they were leaving, they had a 3-hour meeting. In that 3-hour meeting, why could they not discuss and tell, hey, look, the Ondaris, we are not seeing that we're going to proceed with this union anymore. So when we are leaving from here, just this thing is gone. Okay? Just know that this thing is done, and is dusted. So don't expect us to come through, or don't expect us to be family. Or now they wait for Rocio to come and release a video and them to post a statement like this in form of a comment. No, this is not how it is. This is not how it's supposed to go. So, I think I should kind of log out or log off because there is a very disturbing thing I'm seeing on the chat, and I've seen some notification on my screen here. I'm getting a lot of notification about the news that is going around that Mayani has been unleaved. I don't really know what went down, and I don't want to mix that with this one. I'm going to ask you all to subscribe because after here, I'm going to make a detailed video about that. I'm going to do my due diligence because I don't want to present something that I'm not sure about. So can somebody please smash that like button for me? Subscribe to my channel. And can you let me know if we hit 8,000 subscribers before we leave? I think I'll be very grateful if you guys make me hit 8,000 for now. I will really, really appreciate. So thank you so much, Royal Tiger, for that. Fedor saying, I'm deeply disturbed by the Cabrera family comment. Be careful dating Mzungu from Argentina. He treated Cabrera's family better than his own. I get it. For real. You know, for real. But you know what they did? You saw what they did? It's bad. So, I want to, what is this thing? Sorry, and a minute. 1 minute, fam, 1 minute. Something I'm trying to do here. No. What? All right, 1 minute. So, I think if there's anyone in the house who has not subscribed, I think it's better if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you. We have 10 more to go. 10 more subscribers to 8,000. So can you kindly hit that subscribe button for me? 10 more subscribers to 8K. Kindly smash that like button. Subscribe. If you're watching this, kindly subscribe. I need 10. 9 more to go. 9 subscribers to hit 8,000. So if you're checking this, if you're watching this, subscribe. Check if you have subscribed actually. I need just 9 of you to subscribe, and I'll be going to do a video, or I'm going to check on the information that I'm hearing out about my good friend from the village. If it's true, then I'm just wow. Kindly give me 6 more subscribers to go. Just 6. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed, double check, take another gadget and subscribe. We just need 6, and we can clock it. 6 subscribers, and we will be done. If you haven't subscribed, take a minute and click on it before we end the show. 6 more. 4 subscribers. I just need 4. 3. Let's do this. How many subs we need? 3. And we can put something here and celebrate. 3 more subscribers to go. 3 more subscribers to 8,000 subscribers. Let me prepare here. 3 more subscribers, and now we'll be hitting 8,000 subscribers in the chat. W in the chat. 1 more subscriber to go. 1 subscriber to 8,000. 1 subscriber to 8. Hey, just one. Whoa, we there, fam. We there. We just made it. We made it, fam. We did it. Oh, thank you so much, fam. We did it. We did it, Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fam. I appreciate that. We had 8,000 subscribers officially. 8003. Thank you, fam. Keep subscribing. I think I'll be going to check out what is going on in the streets to see the news about my good friend Mayani. If time permits, I'll be dropping a video on it, or a live stream, an update. So, fam, if you're watching this, Can you go around in the street of Whitey and check about that news? So thank you so much, fam, for 8. Who's that unsubscribing again? Thank you, fam, for 8003. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. As you're going out, and I love you. Peace.
I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.